everyday carry pocket knives. Some people love it, some people hate it, especially in the EDC India community. But I personally absolutely love EDCing a pocket knife. I have been doing it for almost a decade plus now, and that's why I have a decent collection of pockets and EDC knife, which I'm going to be showcasing you in this video. So let's go. Hi, my name is Ayan, and on this channel I help you find the right tools for your daily life adventures. And talking about adventures, in my opinion, nothing makes you more ready for any adventures than a pocket knife in your pocket or even in your EDC backpack and whatnot. And as I mentioned, I remember using pocket knife all my life, more than a decade now. Even back in my school days, I used to have some sort of cutter, some sort of blade tool whenever I'm leaving my home. Not because I wanted to use it for any notorious purposes, but because I have seen the utility going to my dad's factory and doing all sort of things. I have seen firsthand everyone there used to have a knife, mostly fixed blade, but even some workers used to have a pocket knife, and they were doing a lot of different things, so cutting packages, boxes, all sort of things. And from there I got an obsession of pocket knives, and I started building my collection. Long story short, these are all the pocket knives that is currently in my collection. But yeah, I have even more pocket knives back home in India, but these are all the pocket knives that I'm going to be showcasing it today. So almost half of them are fixed blade knife. I totally love having a good fixed blade knife in my collection. Rest are a mix of foldable pocket knives. There is one karambits, one throwing knife, and one balisong. We're gonna talk about that in a moment. So without further ado, let's move to the overhead camera and I'll showcase you all the knives one by one, starting from the fixed blade collection. Alright, so here we are on the overhead camera, and this is my collection of all the fixed blade knives in the table. So let's start talking about them one by one, starting from the one knife that is very close to my heart, that is this one. So this is one of my most proud possession. I'm not even sure if I can call it a fixed blade knife, because I got this for my wedding. So if you don't know, in northern India, especially in the Punjabi family, every groom carries this something that we call kirpan in religious ceremonies, and this is especially more important when you are going for a wedding. And that's where I commissioned this knife from one of the local knife manufacturers in Jodhpur. And as you can see, this is very much resonating with the event. There are a lot of things happening over here. The detailing is really good. The sheet is made up of high quality brass material, which is really strong. As you can see, the knife don't have a blade on it because that's intentional. But yeah, going forward, I'm most probably going to be putting a blade over here very soon. And you can see on the steel itself, it also has some sort of detailing going on over here. I have personally asked to keep it really subtle, but also have detailing, so I could look back to it and always carry this with me whenever there is some religious ceremonies in the house. The handle, as you can also see, there is one hawk over here in the handle itself, and this gives the knife a really great grip. This usually stays back in home, and we don't really take it out often. But yeah, this is the knife that I got during my wedding, and that is the reason it's really close to my heart. It's been almost 3 years this is in my possession, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, that was the first knife that I wanted to showcase to you. Alright, the next knife fixed blade in my list is this very stupid knife that I got initially in the days when I was looking for a good knife and we had nothing available to us. So this is a knife that I got I think from Rajasthan in one of the festival that they usually have, the camel festival and things like that. And yeah, I totally hate this knife. There is nothing that you could do with this knife. But yeah, the good thing about this knife is it has this sort of a serrated blade that I usually use with my fire starters, the flint rod, and you can use it to create fires. But other than that, the material is really bad. It has a broken compass over here. The handle is let's not talk about this knife and let's move to the next one. Alright, the next knife in my list is something that I recently acquired from Amazon, and I was amazed to see that we have a fixed blade knife on Amazon recently, so I picked it up. I think it's not very costly. It's around 600-700 rupees. Comes with a wooden handle, comes with this sort of a your holder where you can put your fingers and your thumb. The steel is of course not that great because it's Amazon India, and of course you don't get that good quality of steel there. But I think it's a decent knife, and I am using it for paracording, so for daily sort of a task. Yeah, I just wanted to check if it's a good knife. Overall, I would say the design is good. The grip is really good. The wooden handle really adds to the detail. But yeah, I don't recommend picking this one, but if you still want it, the link will be in the description below. Oh, and by the way, this comes with the leather sheet. It's not, of course, a great quality leather, but yeah, it's there if you still want it. Alright, the next fixed blade that I have in my list is something that I could definitely recommend. So this is again a recent possession. This one is a fixed blade knife by Solganak, the decathlon company that makes knives and adventure gear. So yeah, this one is a 5CR15. That is the go-to steel that decathlon Solganak knife goes with. And yes, I have Solganak folders pocket knife, but this one is the first fixed blade knife by Solganak. So as you can see, the blade is acid wash. That's where the color comes from. The edge is really sharp on this one, the usual 15-degree edge that you will see on all the Decathlon knives, and that's why you can also use the Decathlon sharpener for this knife. I don't really like the handle. It's a sort of a rubbery plastic thing. I hope they could make this in, let's say, wood or some better handle material. Comes with this really long paracord. I don't know why it's there. I'm probably gonna remove it and put a different paracord, but overall the grip is really good. You get a good support at the back for your thumb, and this small wedge, it puts your index finger in a really good spot. So I would probably be gonna using this knife for outside adventure, outdoor activities like hiking, like camping and things like that, and definitely recommend. If you want, you can definitely buy it. Comes with a plastic sheet, of course not a great quality, but it also has this at the back which you can use to hang it in a bag and whatnot. But overall I would say it's a decent knife, and I would highly recommend that if you are looking for a fixed blade and you want your first fixed blade, then you can definitely go with this one. Alright, moving to the next fixed blade knife in my list is this one, and this one has a historical sort of a story because I bought it way back in 2013-2014 when I was in university. I remember there used to be a site called Olive Green. I'm not sure if they're still operating, and that's where I ordered this from. As you can see, it's a really good looking knife, and I have added this paracord sort of a holder myself on this one. So this one, I really love this knife. I used to have this in my EDC back then, and this is a like unibody design and doesn't comes with a grip, and that's why I use this paracord, this cobra knot to cover this up, and also had a small bead, 3D printed bead over here like this. On this small hole you can put your index finger and you can keep your thumb at the back, which gives you really great grip to cut and use it for adventure activities. And yeah, what more to say about this? I really like this. I remember when I first got it, the edge was really bad, so I have to sharpen it myself. But other than that, I really admire this knife. I really wish that they are still operating and bringing such knives. Comes with a sheath, and because of these holes you can also use it as a necklace knife in your neck. Still big for that in my opinion, but also has a deep carry clip if you want it. So yeah, I still use it every now and then, and it's one of my go-to fixed blade knife. Again, I have put this paracord myself. Let me know if you want a tutorial. I will showcase it to you. But overall, a great quality fixed blade knife. I'm not even sure if you can still find it, but I'll try to find the link and put it in the description below. Alright, the next knife in my fixed blade collection is one of my absolute favorite, and this one is the CRKT Minimalist Bowie, and this one is a knife that I got from the US. This is a really amazing knife, but I did a stupid mistake, and this used to have the complete blade. I tried to use it as a pry bar and end up breaking this knife, so that's why it's looking a bit ugly as of now, but still the blade is very sharp. The grip is really amazing. The shape of the knife is really unique. Whenever someone sees it, they definitely ask for it. And on the back you have this extended micro cord going on, which also gives you an extended grip to hold the knife, and you can rest your thumb over here. Gives you a really great grip, really small minimalist form factor. Totally love this knife, one of the best in my collection. I think this one is a D10 steel. I'm not even sure, but yeah, I got this from the US. It's not available in India, so you can import it if you want. Comes with this sheath, so you can put it over here and use it as a necklace knife, or also you can use this one. It also comes with this one, so you can put it in your belt buckle at the back. Very easy to deploy this knife. Just put it out and do all the things. I have used it in camping. I have used it to cut fruits, cut vegetables and things like that. Absolutely love it. A lot of compliments this knife have fetched me. Whenever someone sees it, they want to hold it, they want to check this out. But yeah, one of the best, absolute favorite knife. So whenever I'm going to the US, I'm definitely gonna be picking another one because I really love it and I want a complete knife, and I'm not gonna do the stupid mistake of using knives as a pry bar again. Alright, the last fixed blade knife in my current collection is my absolute favorite, and this knife, whenever I have posted a story about this knife, everyone has asked about it. And let me tell you a story of how I got the possession of this knife. So in 2019, I was traveling to New Zealand. I was staying in a town called Queenstown, and there in my hostel there was this one person from Serbia who was staying with me, and he told me that he's a knife designer, and I told him about my knife collection hobby. We were hanging out daily, and he told me that when he will go back to Serbia, he will create a knife for me and send it to me. He will make a new knife. And in the same bar where we were drinking beer together, I designed this knife on a tissue paper. I still remember that for him, and he refined this further, added all those details. And down the line, 8 months, when I totally forget about the story, this knife first showed up in my mail, and that's why this one is really special to me. So yeah, thank you Mikhail for making me this knife. If you are watching this video, I absolutely love it. One of my everyday carry knife whenever I'm doing a Blackout Edition EDC. Great grip, great sort of edge on this one. I have sharpened it for almost 10-20 times by now. I am not giving it a paracord handle now because I really love the minimalist form factor of this knife, so I don't want to make it thicker. This one comes with the acid wash and also stone wash because that's where all this pattern comes into this knife. So I absolutely love this knife. Also comes with this sheath which I used to keep it safe, and using this hole so I can use it as a necklace knife. So yeah, one of my absolute favorite of all times EDC fixed blade knife in my collection. And yeah, before you ask, it doesn't sell it, so definitely there is no URL for that, but there are things that are brewing. I have been in talks with them, so let's see if we can do something in the future. But yeah, now let's move to my pocket folder collection. Alright, so talking about the first knife in my foldable EDC pocket knife edition, this is the one that I want to showcase to you. Again, I will not recommend to go for this one because this is the knife I got way back in 2013-2014 while I was looking for a knife and I couldn't find it. This is the only knife that was available on Flipkart, so I ordered it. Again, I am keeping it in my collection because for the nostalgia and because the blade is still decent, but otherwise I won't recommend this at all. I'm not even sure what is the company, what is the blade, anything like that, but yeah, this is still in my collection for the nostalgia purposes. But moving towards the next knife is something that I would consider my first decent EDC pocket knife. So I see a lot of you people are using Solganak knife, but this is the first Solganak knife that they actually introduced in the Indian market, and I got this from Decathlon. And this one, I'm not even sure what is the name of this one, but this one is very much similar to all of you having a Solganak knife these days. The only difference is this one has a different sort of a locking mechanism, and the one that current one are even better. So yeah, again for the nostalgia purposes, 5CR15, the same blade, everything looks similar. The deep carry clip, but instead of the wedge, it used to have a hole, which is not really fun because you cannot really put a paracord. It was a smaller hole, and this is the mechanism that you use to deploy and undeploy the knife. As you can see, I have opened it a few times and it's not really functional, so it's not safe because it closes up on its own sometimes. So it's quite an ancient knife for me because it's in my collection for a long time. I don't use it anymore, but yeah, still for the nostalgia purposes I'm keeping it. But talking about the Solganak knife, the one that everyone likes these days is this one, the Axis 75 and the 65 brothers. So these are the two knives that I have in my collection. I would still say that it's very much similar and inspired by the previous design, but these are much better, so that's what everyone in the community uses. So yeah, comes in two different sizes. The 65 is only available on online store. The 75 you can go to Decathlon and pick it up yourself. Both of them have same blade, both of them have same deploy mechanism. The stud over here, but yeah, definitely the better knife I would say compared to the previous one. Made in China, of course. The deep carry clip, I always have a complaint that they put it in the wrong direction. It should be here, but you get a better sort of a cavity where you can pass your paracord and put a loop through it. I don't do that, but yeah, this one is in frame lock, so absolutely gorgeous knife. For 700-800 rupees, you're getting quite decent knife for your everyday carry. And yeah, for day-to-day tasks, if you want to pick your first knife, then I highly recommend going for this Axis 75 and 65 by Decathlon. Go for the size that suits your need, but for me the 65 one is really good because of the small form factor, but 75 gives you more blade and it's better versatile if you're going for an outdoor adventure. The next knife in my collection is one of my all-time favorite pocket EDC knife. This one is a CRKT Squid. Again, this one was brought by one of my friend in the US while he was making a return trip, and this one is one of my absolute favorite knife. I don't even remember how many years I have been EDCing it for, but yeah, absolute favorite design. This one is made by Burnley, who is one of the famous knife designer. And yeah, similarly to the other CRKT knife, I also done something stupid with this one, tried to use it as a pry bar and end up chipping the knife on the top, but nevertheless this still works really good. Again, acid wash with stone wash. It also has a paracord lanyard hole, frame lock, everything is really good. Great quality steel, great quality grip, a very small form factor. You can take it everywhere without getting a lot of suspicious eyes. And look at this, absolutely gorgeous knife, isn't it? So you're definitely gonna be picking another CRKT Squid because this one is my absolute favorite. Alright, the next knife is something that I have been EDCing currently. This one is the Rake P138W. I have shown this knife. I have made a dedicated video on my channel, shown this various times on my channel. I don't even remember. Love this knife. This is my first Tanto style blade. This one has two edges over here and over here. Great for everyday carry. A bit bigger for everyday carry, but I don't mind it, using it every now and then. Flipper mechanism. Love the steel. Love everything. The deep carry clip on the back, the paracord lanyard hole, the G10 handles, the scale. I think this one is the best bang for the knife in my collection. Again, a bit bigger, but yeah, that really helps in some situation. I am very confident with this knife. The frame lock, yeah, just check out the full video for the full description and review. But absolutely gorgeous knife by Rake, and I'm very much looking forward to getting more such knife from Rake. Alright, last in my list, I'm not even sure if I can call it an EDC pocket knife, but this one is a Compartment knife. This one is actually a knockoff copy of a CRKT Provoke knife, which one is like a really expensive $250 knife. But this one I got from a local market in Philippines actually, while I was here doing a Southeast Asia trip. And Compartment, I'm not even sure if you can EDC a Compartment. It's not very practical because for day-to-day usage you need to carry your pocket knife to open Amazon packages, to do all sort of things. But Compartment, because of the curved design, it's more like a combat knife. So a lot of armies around the world, they use Compartment for combat, but for day-to-day usage, for everyday carry, I don't recommend it. So that's why when I was buying it, I decided that first I'm gonna buy a knockoff, and if I see usage, then I will invest $250 for the CRKT Provoke. But that was a good decision because I don't really like it for everyday carry usage, and yeah, it always stays at my home. It's in my collection, but I don't really use it. And I'm sure the CRKT would have much higher quality, much higher, much better steel. But because I'm not gonna be using it, so that's why I don't think I'm gonna be investing it in a Compartment. But yeah, good to have one in your collection and keep it home. Okay, so the next few knives that I want to showcase to you, I'm not even sure what category they fall in. They are neither fixed blade, they are neither, the folders, but they are somewhere in the between, and they are usually used for hobby purposes. So the first knife that I want to showcase you is this one. So this one is a butterfly knife, also known as the Bali song knife. So you can use it as everyday carry. I don't mind it using it because the blade is really good, and you can fold it down, and it's very secure to keep this knife with you. And the way people use it is basically for hobby, so they do a lot of different tricks. I know a couple of tricks I'm not gonna showcase to you because I don't want to be distracted and cut myself on the camera. But yeah, you can also lock down this, and then this becomes a really solid knife to use for everyday carry. Comes with a deep clip pocket. And if you're interested, if you want to learn knife flipping, Bali song and butterfly knife, then don't start with that because it can be dangerous. And that's where this little guy comes into the picture. So this one is a practice Bali song knife because this doesn't have a blade. This one has a metal part, but it's not sharp. For example, you can do some tricks to deploy it like this, and that's how you deploy the knife, and that's how you undeploy the knife. And there are some other tips that you could do, all sort of things, while making sure that the knife doesn't cut you. So this one is a practice Bali song knife, and this one is the main Bali song knife. So if you want to learn knife flipping, Bali song butterfly knife, then you can go for this one, and then you can upgrade to this one. So this one is made by Benchmade. You can see the branding over here. It's a bit expensive. Got this from the US, but yeah, it's a really nice hobby. I haven't spent a lot of time learning it, but I just know a couple of tricks. But yeah, definitely a good keep of butterfly knives in your collection if you are really looking forward to learn it. Alright, the last kind of knife in my collection is this. So these are the throwing knife. This is again a sort of a hobby. People like to throw knives and stick knives onto the wooden trees, barks and whatnot. And I'm not really into it, but I wanted to check myself. I think they are called kunai in Japanese subculture, but I'm not really sure, so don't quote me. So these are the throwing knives. I have 3 of them, and it also comes with the cover. Again, I don't even remember where I bought it. Again, it's been in my collection for a very long time. So I'll try to find some links, and if you want, you can buy these. But yeah, these has double sharp edges on each side, and that's why it really helps to stick on the wooden bark and whatnot. Yeah, I'm not really much into that, but again, it's there in my collection. And on a similar note, I have something of this sort. This one is a star knife. So this one is a 3D printed one, so doesn't have a sharp edge, will not stick on the wooden bark or anything like that. But these kind of knives are also common, mostly in anime. You must have seen it in Japanese culture. So these together make the category of throwing knives, and that's also in my collection. Not something that I use every day, not something that I use even once a year, but definitely good to have it in your collection. Alrighty, so that was all the knives in my collection that I wanted to showcase you. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section. Let me know which one is the favorite knife that you have seen. Any knife that you want me to put in my collection, do leave a comment below. But before you go, do click this video to check out my collection of everyday carry sling bag, and this video to check out what's everything is in my everyday carry collection, the latest update. Thank you for staying in the very end. I'm gonna see you in the next one.